Hey guys, how's it going? I am Joy, and we are back once again with our NFL predictions versus Week 17 already. With, as always, our good buddy Steve. How's it going?
Going good. How about you, Joy?
It's going all right. It's going all right. Last week was kind of eh.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think we differed on a lot of them. I know that you won, I believe, what 2-1
Yep.
in the splits. So I am back down behind again. I believe 3 games in the overall versus.
Yep. And last week there, I finished the week 11-5 overall.
Yeah, I went 10-6 overall, so it's not that bad.
No.
Biggest shockers of the week, of course, will be probably the Jets
Yeah.
again.
Obviously. Yeah. But the reason they won because half the Cleveland receiving team were out on the Pepsi protocol.
Yeah, I get that, and that is a really good built-in excuse, but also it's the Jets. Come on, you
Yeah.
have to be able to beat the Jets,
True. There. Yeah. So the Jets obviously kissed Trevor Lawrence goodbye.
which should make him and Jacksonville happy because now he gets to stay down south.
Mhm.
Jacksonville gets a good QB coming up.
Yeah.
It's going to be an exciting offseason.
Yeah.
All
True.
the coaching changes, coaching carousel, GMs. It's going to be
Yeah.
really exciting to keep up on.
Yeah. Especially for your favorite team there, the Lions.
Yeah. Chris Spielman, Barry Sanders, they're on the road
Mhm.
scheming and trying to get the best people. I kind of see us going Lewis Riddick for GM and Soleil, whatever his first name is, out of San Francisco as our head coach.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much his job to lose at this point. If he wants it, it's his. At least
Yeah.
that's my opinion. But
Mhm.
going to be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so unless there's anything else from the week you want to cover,
Nope. I think we pretty much covered everything there.
all right, then heading right on into week 17. Here we go.
Okay.
Oof, gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
First up, there's a lot of division games in this one, per the usual. So just
Yeah.
warning people. We have Atlanta going to Tampa.
Yeah.
If
Obviously,
the button works, there we go.
yeah. Obviously, Bucks have their playoff spot clinched there, so don't expect Tom Brady to play much this week there.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I do hate that,
Hmm.
but considering that they're already golden,
Hmm. Yeah. And obviously, Atlanta's building for next season there, so
yeah,
that's probably going to end up being a meaningless game there.
more than likely.
Yeah.
Which is a
But
bummer that it's the first game of the week.
true. So this week, I think I'm still going with the Bucks, even if they rest Brady.
Yeah, I agree. I am also taking the Bucks. I don't think he's going to be rested completely on the game, just because he's enough of a fighter to want to be out there. So I do think that most of the starters are going to play, and Atlanta has burned me so many times. I absolutely refuse
Okay.
to go with them in a close game. So
Yeah.
I am agreeing with you and taking Tampa.
Yeah.
Next up, we have an NFC least battle with the Dallas Cowboys going to the Giants.
Ooh, this is an important game for both teams there.
It
'Cause,
is.
obviously, whoever wins this uh, better be Philadelphia Eagles fans later that night there, because if the Eagles beat the Washington football team, then they get the NFC least there.
Yeah, very, very close division.
Hmm.
Exciting at the later end of the season.
Yeah, despite all the records there by all the teams there.
Yeah. Despite being trash, it's really exciting at the end of the season, so
Yeah,
we'll see how it all shapes up.
true there. Yeah. So I think this week there, I think I'm going to go with Dallas there to
Hmm,
beat the Giants there.
I agree again. I wasn't going to at first, but I think that having Dallas in the playoffs is more what the NFL wants.
Hmm.
So That's something that John and I were talking about earlier on in the week. And
Okay.
that's why they moved the Washington and Philadelphia game. We're speculating that they want to try to manipulate and maneuver some things around so that Dallas can actually get in.
Yeah. True.
So we'll see. I hope that that doesn't happen,
Yeah.
but we'll see how it goes. So
Yeah.
we are 2 for 2.
Okay.
Next up, we have the Jets, who are surprising, apparently, going to New England.
Yeah. It's another meaningless game there.
Yeah, definitely meaningless, and I'm tempted to take the Jets for the memes.
Yeah, I I would agree with you on that there because obviously the Jets obviously locked up the number 2 pick there, and New England's go, going nowhere for the first time in 12 years.
Yeah, yeah. So I was tempted.
Okay.
Did you?
Mm, yeah, I think I'm going to tempt it here. I think I'm going to go with the Jets to win
Ooh, you
there.
actually did it.
Mhm.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I did not. I went ahead and stuck with New England just because I don't think that Bill is going to
So,
stand for losing to the Jets.
true.
So he's going to outcoach them 100% for me. It'd
Right.
be funny if the Jets can beat the Patriots,
Mhm.
but I don't see it.
No.
But I hope it happens, just
Yeah.
because I do not like Cam Newton, and it would be really really funny
True.
if he loses.
I thought they benched Cam Newton.
I don't know. I don't know if he was actually benched or what the whole deal is with that. If he was,
Yeah.
yay. I mean, honestly, you may as well see what Stidham has, right?
Yeah. True.
So it's the final game. It's pointless.
Yeah.
You may as well see what the kid has, and if he has something better, you
Yeah.
can have something to build on next year.
True.
So there's our first surprising disagreement.
Okay.
Next up, I'm playing on a disagreement, so hopefully it actually plays out that way. We have Minnesota at Detroit.
Yeah. Obviously, it's another meaningless game because both teams are going nowhere.
Yeah, yeah. Most of these games are kind of meaningless, actually. Like, there's
Uh,
only a few that's like crucial that they win.
yeah. Uh, if I was the Lions there, I would rest Stafford there because he's got nothing to play for there unless they're going to shop him for a big trade to say like the LA Rams, for example.
Hmm. Yeah, if the organization was smart, they would sit him, but ultimately it is his call,
Yeah.
and he's going to be the type of guy that wants to play.
Yeah.
That's
True.
just the type of player that he is. So I anticipate Iron Man to play at least a little bit.
Yeah. True. The this week I think I'm going to go with the Lions there.
Oh, okay, I agree. I was hoping that we would split on that, actually.
Yeah.
Uh, okay,
Sorry.
it's okay. Um, I'm going with them because one, it is my team. It's the final game of the season, regular
Mhm.
season.
Mhm.
So I figured I would round it off going with them.
Mhm.
And Dalvin Cook is not going to be playing for Minnesota, which puts all the pressure on Kirk Cousins.
Mhm.
And I don't think that he can step up. Step up, rather. Sorry, my voice. All right, so we agree. Surprisingly,
Okay.
I'm sad.
I'm good.
All right, next up, crucial game, my
Mhm.
opinion. We have Pittsburgh going to Cleveland.
Yeah. Cleveland's got this important game for Cleveland because they need a win or Indianapolis lost or Tennessee lost plus Miami win or tie or plus Baltimore win or tie.
Mm,
There.
there's a lot of things that can happen to get them in.
Yeah. True. Yeah. And obviously, you heard the Steelers are going to rest Ben Roethlisberger for Mason Rudolph there.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that Rudolph is going to play. Rudolph is not bad,
Yeah.
so I think that they would be able to win. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I went with the Browns.
Yeah. And I'll agree with you on that one.
It makes me sad because, as you know, I do not like
Mhm.
their quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they still
I,
have players
yeah.
out. Yeah, I didn't want to say his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, Baker. I don't like Baker. But I did hear. I don't know if this is true or just rumor mill, but I did hear that if they don't win
Yeah.
against Pittsburgh, that they will be either releasing or cutting Baker.
Really?
Like, that was just rumor, more than likely, because I don't see it happening.
Yeah, highly unlikely there because
But
he is their franchise quarterback, similar to what Matt Stafford is for the Lions. Or sorry to say that,
ooh,
bad example,
yeah, yeah,
right?
bad example. But I will roll with you on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. But I think Cleveland gets the win and finds a way to get in the playoffs there.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. If they can, it'll be a really, really good turnaround for them. So
Mhm.
we'll see. Plus, Pittsburgh's just kind of been, I don't know. They were so hyped up most of the year
Mhm.
that to have them lose 4 out of the last 5 games,
Yeah,
if they lose to Cleveland, will be insane.
yeah,
So I kind of, in a way, want to see that play out,
yeah.
but it's really, really, really sad for me because they have a really good team.
Mhm.
On paper, they have a really good team. Mike
Mhm.
Tomlin is one heck of a coach.
True.
So I don't really know what happened here, but
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Um, okay.
And hopefully, the Browns will get some of their wide receivers back there.
Yeah. As far as I know, they still have a lot of players out, so
Mhm.
it'll be rough regardless.
Yeah.
All right. Staying in the North, we have the Ravens going to the Bengals.
Okay. Obviously, this is a real good game for Baltimore. They need a win or Cleveland lost or Indy lost to secure their berth in the playoffs there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But obviously, I think Baltimore is going to be one of the state teams and sneak into the playoffs. So I'm going to give them the win.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Baltimore
Mhm.
needs the win. They haven't been doing
Mhm.
that well lately,
Yeah.
so beating a division rival at the very end of the season to sneak your way in, little backdoor your way into the playoffs.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I don't like Lamar Jackson,
Yeah. Sure.
but we'll see. I think this is a perfect setup for them. All the
Yeah.
other teams are facing decent competition,
Yeah.
and they
Sure.
have Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
the ball is definitely in their hands here.
Yeah. True.
All right, next up we have Miami going to Buffalo.
True. I don't know if Buffalo clinched the number 2 seed yet or not. There.
I'm not sure they see this AFC right, so
Yeah.
I would think that they did
Yeah. True. There.
because we all know that Kansas City has the number 1 seed.
Because 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 they hold the tiebreaker against the Steelers there.
Yeah,
So that,
yeah, they do. So they more than likely would have already clinched, but
and Miami need to win or Baltimore lost or Cleveland lost or Indy lost to secure their playoff position there. But but uh but I think if I don't know what the Bills are going to do with Josh Allen, whether they're going to play him or rest him there.
yeah, that it's this was a tough one to call, kind of, because you didn't really know
Yeah,
what was going to happen with the starters and if they were going to play it safe or
true.
just go ball out. But
Yeah. Yeah. And if Josh Allen's starting there, I'm sorry to say this, but I think Bills will win it there.
yeah, I agree. I am sorry, Josh, but I will go with Buffalo on this one as well.
Mhm.
Uh, Josh is a friend of mine in the community who is a Dolphins fan, and he commented on a couple videos back
Mhm.
saying that Miami was going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
I doubt they're going to make the playoffs at this stage
Yeah,
because there's a lot of things that have to happen,
true,
and I 100% do not see Indianapolis losing.
true.
And if that's going to be what you have to pin your hopes on,
Yeah, you're right.
nah, ain't going to happen.
Yeah,
So we agree again,
yeah.
unfortunately. Oh, and then also another reason, the main reason that I went with Buffalo,
Mhm.
Fitzpatrick, I believe, is out
Mhm.
with the virus.
Yeah.
So this means that if and when Tua gets himself in trouble,
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick cannot come in to bail him out.
He's got to work on his own, do it on his own.
Exactly. He is on his own,
Mhm.
and I don't know if he's going to be able to do it, especially in Buffalo
True.
in January. It's
Yeah.
freaking cold.
Yeah.
So cold.
Yeah.
Anyway, next up, we go out to the west as
Yeah.
Seattle visits San Fran. Probably
Oh,
still in Arizona, but still.
yeah. True. I think obviously they're playing in Arizona
Yeah.
because of the no contact rule in California there.
Yeah, it's still technically west, so
Yeah. True.
if it's
And Seahawks are obviously are trying to get that number one seed, but it's going to be a tough scenario there. They need to
mm,
win, plus Green Bay to lose and New Orleans to lose there.
yep,
That's going to be
that is going to
uh,
be next to impossible.
yeah, yeah. I don't think they're going to get any help there. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But obviously, I bet you see how it's going to go all out there and pray for a miracle there from the other teams there to clinch it there. So
They
I
need
think
it.
Seattle will beat the Niners there.
Yeah, I agree. I'm taking Seattle as well. They
Mm-hmm.
have to get the win here to kind of control their own destiny and then just hope that the other
Mm-hmm.
teams help out. But either way, they're going to need a win to get themselves further in.
Yeah,
So I'm going with them. Plus, they're just a better team overall,
yeah,
especially with all of the injuries to San Francisco and all that. So,
sure.
but yeah, no, no. Them getting the number one seed is a long shot at best.
Yeah, sure.
So, staying in the West, we have Arizona going to the Jared Goff-less Rams.
Yeah, obviously both teams are going to be without their starting quarterback there this week.
Oh, was Murray not going to play? I thought he was cleared.
Oh, was he there? I thought he injured his hamstring or groin there.
I'm thinking he did. Let me I still have my DMs with John up. Let me go back. When did he last send me that? Da-da-da-da. Yeah, as of yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
Murray is set to play in a must-win game for the Cardinals. He has a
Okay,
leg injury, but he
true.
says that he'll play.
Yeah, yeah. That, obviously, Arizona needs to win or Chicago lost to clinch their playoff spot there.
Which say what you will.
Yeah. Same with the Rams there. They need to win or Chicago lost there to clinch their playoff spot there.
Yeah, I think it's
So,
more likely that Arizona gets in.
yeah, true.
That's just my hope winning out.
True there. But I think I'm going to try something risky there this week there. I think I'm going to try the Rams to win there.
Ooh. All right. Good luck. I took the Cardinals. I
Okay.
don't know offhand who the backup is for the Rams.
Yeah.
Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles.
Yeah.
So if Arizona loses to Blake Bortles, then GGLA. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But no, I couldn't do it.
Mhm.
Especially after the past couple of weeks for the Rams. They just
Yeah.
haven't looked that great.
No.
I do still like Aaron Donald though.
Yeah. True. Rely on their defense to win the game there.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. Now if Kyler Murray doesn't play, then it's gonna be a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, he said that he'd play, so I'm just going based
Mhm.
on
Mhm.
the article that John sent me and our conversations. And if I'm wrong, I blame him.
Mhm.
So anyway, moving on, we have the Jags at Indy.
Okay. Obviously, this is a most important win for the Indianapolis Colts there because they need a win plus Baltimore loss, uh, or they need to win in the Cleveland loss or in they need to win, and Dolphins lost, so they need one of the three teams there to lose their games to get a playoff berth there.
Yeah, they have very, very good odds, though.
Yeah. Plus, they have an outside chance there of winning the division if they can win there, and the Titans to lose there.
Yeah, if the Titans somehow find a way to lose, which is the next game up that we're going to be discussing,
Yeah.
then the Colts have the division in hand, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a very close division. I'm surprised that it's this close.
Yeah, true there.
With as hot as Tennessee was early on.
Yeah, and I expect Philip Rivers to come out guns a blazing there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think the Colts win there to try to hang on to their playoff hopes.
100% agree. Not so much just because of the Colts, but because it's the Jags. Again, it's kind of like Baltimore. Like, this is kind of the perfect setup for them.
Yeah.
They're facing a very easy team to beat as the final game that they need to win. So if they can't, I will be very surprised.
Sure.
All right, as we mentioned, the aforementioned Titans will be visiting Houston in a crucial divisional game.
True. They're like I said, they're if Tennessee wins, they clinch the division there.
Yep.
But if they lose, they got hope for get a playoff berth by winning and hoping either the Colts, the Dolphins, or the Browns to lose there, get their spots there.
Yeah, pretty much. You win, you're in.
Mm-hmm.
You win, it's yours. So
yeah, sure.
All they gotta do is go out there and get it.
Yeah, true. There, and I expect them to go out there and win it this week. There.
I agree. It's the Texans.
Yeah.
I like J.J. Watt a lot. I think that Houston has a lot of potential. Like, if they can move the pieces in the right place, they'll be fine. Because on paper, they're a good team.
True.
Reminds me a lot of Detroit.
Yeah.
On paper, loads of talent, really good team. Not the best in the way of coaching.
True.
So if they can get some more pieces in place, they could be dangerous.
True. There. Yeah.
But I'm 100% going with Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Ryan Tannehill there and everybody else there.
Yeah, and everybody else. Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill, A.J. Brown, and Corey.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah. And Mike Vrabel to coach him to the win.
There we go. I do like Mike Vrabel, though. He is a decent coach.
Yeah.
Not my favorite coach, but he's decent.
Yeah.
All right, moving on back out to the West, the AFC this time. We have the Raiders at Denver.
True. This is obviously a meaningless game there.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, both teams are pretty much out of it there, and they're just playing for next year there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to go with the Broncos this week because Vegas defense is atrocious there.
Yeah, I should have because it's in Denver, but I didn't. I just said, you know what the heck? Let's just go Derek Carr.
Okay, so you're picking the Colts.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, the Raiders. I will just believe in the heart of the car. Why not?
Okay. There.
We have another split. Not the split that I was thinking we would have, but there we go. Sometimes just flippantly taking a team leads to a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, next up, I'm concerned. Just because I was told that they were going to rest their starters, but it doesn't really help me. We have the Chargers at the Chiefs.
Yeah, obviously, as far as the Chiefs there, I would rest Patrick Mahomes there because you probably need him in a couple of weeks there for the playoff game there.
Yeah, 100%. So that was kind of what swayed my decision on this.
Yeah, but you never know. You might play one or two sets of plays there to get himself ready there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So either way there, I think Kansas City will win even if they don't start Mahomes there. That's why I'm going to pick them.
Yeah, I went with the Chargers just because I like Herbert, and I think that they have a lot of potential behind him.
Right.
2, Kansas City is supposed to be resting.
Right.
So I'm taking a risk that
Uh-huh.
they're actually going to be resting,
Yeah.
and hopefully they don't lie to me,
Yeah.
because this is going to be a very stupid pick if they do.
Yeah.
But I went ahead and took the Chargers on this one.
Okay.
I'm playing for the hope on this. So
Yeah.
this makes
Right.
our third. Is this our third split or
Four.
fourth? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I really hope I wasn't stupid.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, speaking of stupid, we have the Bears hosting Green Bay.
Yeah. Obviously, Green Bay needs to win, or Seattle lost to clinch number one seed there,
Mhm.
and the Bears there obviously need a win, or Arizona lost to clinch their playoff spot there.
Yeah, Chicago has quite the journey to get
Yeah.
themselves into the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll see.
Yeah. True there. Yeah. So obviously both teams are gonna go all out there because imagine whoever wins this, they're will have a big advantage in the playoffs there.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, if Green Bay loses and
Yeah.
Seattle wins like we predict,
Yeah.
they'll drop.
Yeah. So then Seattle would then take over the number one seed there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this game just makes me sad all around because either way, it's a bummer. Like I don't want to root for Chicago,
Yeah.
but at the same time, seeing Green Bay drop a little bit
Yeah.
and get slapped around would be really good.
True.
But then rooting for Green Bay against Chicago
Yeah.
makes the most sense.
Yeah. Because obviously I know you're the test for the Bears there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Both teams. I dislike both of these teams. This was the worst.
True. But I think uh, for you that I'm going for the lesser of two evils. I'm going Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to win.
Yeah,
But,
I unfortunately agree. They could tie.
mm-hmm.
That would make me happy.
Yeah.
I don't really know what happens in that instance if they tie, like what happens with their playoff chances and all that, but I would love that.
Yeah.
So there is my hope, but officially I am taking Green Bay.
Yeah.
Next up, I got some news in my Discord server tonight
Okay.
that made me sad about this upcoming game. We have the
Yeah.
Saints at Carolina. I heard that Alvin Kamara is on the list
Oh,
for
the list.
yeah, he's on the virus thing.
Okay, there. Yeah. So I guess the Saints are going to have to rely on other modes of offensive weapons there to win.
I'm sorry, what was that? Got it.
So I guess Saints going to have to rely on other modes of offense there to help them win this week there.
Ah, yeah, definitely. They do have Murray, who is a decent running back.
So,
I don't know if Drew Brees is gonna play.
Yeah, it depends there.
Yeah, but I mean they do have Taysom Hill, who
Yeah.
I like, much to Dad's chagrin. I like Taysom Hill. I think they can have a lot of really interesting packages with him.
Yeah.
So I'm still taking New Orleans.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
agree.
I'm just a little bit more skeptical and nervous about it.
True, I agree with you. I'll take New Orleans there because New Orleans needs to win, plus Green Bay loss and Seattle win there to clinch the first round bye there.
Yeah, they definitely need the win here. They're in the playoffs regardless, I believe. But
True.
plus, I don't really see Carolina putting up too much of a fight.
Yeah.
Because it still is New Orleans, so I will definitely go with them.
True.
As Troll was yelling in Discord to always go with the Saints.
Yeah.
I got distracted because I went there to check and get the news for it.
Yeah.
And turns out chat just exploded. So, whoops. There's like this giant long paragraph of things to scroll through, and I ain't got time for it. I will read y'all later.
Yeah.
But there we go. Always go with the Saints,
Yeah.
unless they're facing Tampa, and then I can get yelled at again.
Yeah.
I'm so tempted to do that, though.
I remember that one time there when everybody was taking the Bucks there, and I took the Saints there, and they blew out Tom Brady and the Bucks there.
Yeah, that was a fun week.
Yeah.
People started changing their names in my Discord server to be the anti-me and just yelling at me for daring to go against New Orleans. Called Tom Brady my boyfriend, which is ridiculous. So
Oh God.
that was a fun week. I am honestly tempted to do it again just because of how fun it was, but I also don't like getting yelled at.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna not. I'll be good. I promise.
Okay.
All right. Final game. I don't know why they decided to put this one in prime time, but the NFL is a very mysterious thing. We have
Yeah.
Washington at Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Very important game for the division.
Yeah. Obviously, important game for Washington because if they win, they clinch the NFC East, as we call it there. But
Yep.
if they lose there, and then the winner of the Dallas Giants team gets the division.
Freaking crazy.
Yeah.
It's such a crazy division. Like the fact that Washington came out of nowhere
Yeah. True.
and just kind of took over, basically.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm happy to see it. I
Yeah.
like Alex Smith a lot.
True.
They're finally rid of Haskins, the
Yeah.
problem player. I like
Yeah.
Ron Rivera as a coach.
Yeah.
So Washington's going places. Slowly,
True.
but they're going places.
Yeah. But the question is, how is Alex Smith's ankle holding up there?
Mm.
That's the main thing.
Yeah. I am not sure. And then we have Hurts in Philly.
Yeah.
Who can just play spoiler.
True there because Hurts wants to make a statement game playing prime time there.
Mm.
So I think this gonna you're gonna yell at me for doing this there. I think Jalen Hurts comes out and has a big game there, and Eagles end up winning there, and thus making the Cowboys get in the playoffs.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can see that happening because I think that that's what the NFL gods want to happen. Because Dallas will always be involved, but I went with Washington because I think that they have the better chance.
Okay.
They're the better overall team in that division, in my opinion.
Okay.
Right now, especially with all the injuries. Like, can you really see Andy Dalton leading a playoff push?
Ooh.
Or Daniel Jones / Colt McCoy leading
Yeah.
a playoff push.
True.
I think the NFC least's best chance is with Washington.
Okay, there, yeah. But question is, if you do make it there and Alex Smith's ankle don't hold up there, who they have in quarterback to back him up there? Because obviously they don't have the guy they released there.
Do they still have Kyle Allen?
Okay.
I think Kyle Allen was decent in Carolina prior to getting booted out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even with him, I think they have a better chance.
Sure.
So I am taking Washington, and you're taking Philly?
Yeah. So
All right.
a split game there?
Yeah, it's another split game.
Yeah. So obviously you think Washington's going to win the NFC East there, and I'm going to say Dallas Cowboys win the division.
Yep, I think I meant with Washington to go with them to win for a while now. It's been a few weeks. I forget when they did, but whenever they beat Pittsburgh,
Okay.
I seen their path to winning the division, and so far it's actually working out pretty well, surprisingly. So we'll see. So you are usually the one that tallies these kinds of things. How many splits do we have?
5.
5. It's another Splitsville.
Yeah.
This is make or break, which is good because I need to be made here. I'm a few games back. So we shall see how week 17 goes, and then we have a couple weeks break, I believe, before we dive on into the playoffs.
Start next week there.
Oh, frick, I gotta get all my... Okay.
Yeah. Obviously the wild card games begin on January 9th and 10th there.
Yeah. All right. All right. I have a week to get all the graphics done for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change up. I
Mhm.
showed a couple of people the graphics for it, so I'm gonna change up how we're doing the home and away and all that stuff.
Yeah. True.
So I need to know who's actually in the playoffs by then. So hopefully they could make my life easier and just have Dallas go in actually, because I already have that graphic made.
Yeah.
I
True.
don't have one made for Washington yet, so
And you got the Super Owl ready for that?
the superb owl. Yeah, yeah. I don't have my graphic for them for that yet, but I do have a plan with an owl in the middle and all that stuff. So that could be interesting. That's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to doing that. So
Can't wait.
hopefully I can remember to get that done. But anyway, again, there we have it. Week 17. We will catch you next week, apparently, for Wild Card Weekend, which is sure to be, well, wild and chaotic. And I can't wait for the season to shape up the way that it is.
Yeah.
Who do you have in the Super Bowl?
Ooh, tough one to call there.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you've basically seen like how you think the playoffs are gonna
Yeah.
turn out, or do you want to wait until Wild Card Weekend and then go through it?
I think I'll wait till wild card weekend there to all the scenarios.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right. I'm good with that. I can see that. So anyway, it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see who you think is gonna make it.
yeah. Sure.
So we will see you next week for more NFL predictions versus check out the links down below
Mhm.
for our records if you want to follow along, as well as my playlist, which will be popping up here on screen of the entire series if you want to follow along with that, and my links to Twitter and my Discord server to become a loved one where I am currently being yelled at. I gotta go fix that. I will catch you guys next week.
See you next week, all. Bye.